The 5 people who died on the Titan submersible were true explorers. The company that operated the dive has said, "The men shared a distinct spirit of adventure," said OceanGate in a statement. The 5 died in what the U.S. Coast Guard believes was a catastrophic implosion. Parts of the submersible were found on Thursday, approximately 487, from the bow of the Titanic wreck. It had disappeared on Sunday. The men on board the sub included Stockton Rush, the 61-year-old CEO of OceanGate, British-Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, 48, and his son Suleman, 19, and British businessman Hamish Harding, 58. The 5th man on board, Paul-Henri Nargeolet, was a 77-year-old former French Navy diver and renowned explorer. At a news conference on Thursday, Rear Adm John Mauger of the U.S. Coast Guard said that the debris is believed to be the Titan submersible. It is unclear what led to the destruction of the Titan, but it has emerged that the U.S. Navy may have heard it implode. A Navy official told Kiev's News that an acoustic anomaly consistent with an implosion was detected shortly after the Titan lost contact with the surface. The disappearance of the vessel led to a massive international search involving us, Canadian, British, and French teams. OceanGate said it appreciated their commitment to finding these 5 explorers and their days and nights of tireless work in support of our crew and their families. The family of Mr. Harding described him as one of a kind. He was a passionate explorer, whatever the terrain, who lived his life for his family, his business, and for the next adventure, the family said in a statement released by Mr. Harding's company, Action Aviation. A statement from the Dawood family thanked rescue crews and said they are overwhelmed with the love and support that it has received and is grateful to those who showcased the best in humanity. Adm Dawood told NBC News that her nephew Suleman was terrified before going on the trip, but braved the journey because he was eager to please his father. "I feel disbelief," she said. "It's an unreal situation." Dive expert David Mearns said he lost 2 friends, Mr. Harding and Mr. Nargeolet, in a most horrific way. "Hamish Harding was a terrific character," Mr. Mearns said, adding that Mr. Nargeolet was almost a legend really in the field of deep-sea exploration. How was the wreckage found? The debris was located by a remote-controlled underwater search vehicle, ROV. Separate pieces were discovered that allowed authorities to confirm they came from the Titan, including a tail cone. Rear Adm Mauger said he did not have an answer on whether the bodies of the 5 men on board were likely to be recovered. "This is an incredibly unforgiving environment down there on the seafloor," he said. "ROVs will remain in the area as the investigation into what happened continues," Rear Adm Mauger added, but search personnel, including medical experts and technicians, will be sent home over the next 24 hours. Experts told the BBC that gathering and analyzing the debris, particularly the carbon fiber that the main hull was made of, may shed some light on the cause of the disaster. In the case that this is a catastrophic failure of the main housing, the submersible would have been subjected to incredibly high pressures, equivalent to the weight of the Eiffel Tower, tens of thousands of tons, compressing the vessel, said Professor Blair Thornton from the University of Southampton. "We're talking about a very powerful implosion of the main housing." Earlier this week, authorities said that Canadian aircraft had detected underwater sounds, which some experts speculated may have been a sign that the submersible's passengers were still alive. The Coast Guard now believes there was no connection between the noises and the location at which the debris was found on the seafloor. The Titanic wreck site is approximately 370 miles, 600 km off the coast of Newfoundland,